Alrighty. Okay, I'm recording.
In three, two, one.
Hello, everyone. It's been a couple days.
Hello, everybody.
I was looking, and the last time we did it was March 26th. So,
Well, it's like almost a week.
yeah, almost just about, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 5 days ago.
Well, a lot's been going on, I guess, since then, hey?
Big time, big time. Yeah, I think we've made, well, in my opinion, we've made, I guess, less progress than I'd hoped, but more progress than I feared, if that makes sense.
Valuable strides.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm like, I fall into the like perfectionism thing where it's like, oh, it's got to be perfect like this, it's got to be perfect like this. But I've been working on letting that go, and I think that's been helpful for this because a lot of it I've never experienced it before, um, and yeah, it's kind of anxiety inducing because of the uncertainty around
Yeah,
it.
fair.
But I keep telling myself because I get like kind of freaked out when I think about just like what's coming up and what I have to do. So I've been saying three things to myself, like just to like center myself is I can, I will, I must. I can,
Well,
I
you
will, I
mentioned that
must.
to me before.
Yeah. So
I can, I will, I must.
so yeah, I felt I was doing that today on my I did a run and a workout, and I was just thinking because there's a debate, an all candidate debate tonight at 7 p.m. Toronto time, so 5 p.m. Calgary, at the Miles Nidal Jewish Community Center, and I tried to get on to do the debate, but they sent a message saying nope, we are only doing party candidates. So
Oh, what?
yeah, so I was a little bummed, but I'm gonna go show up anyways. If I maybe talk to the organizers, see if I can get up, or maybe, or if not, just like listen to the people and then just kind of mill around, tell people, hey, I'm also running, and just start talking to people.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel right now?
I feel good. I'm nervous.
Loaded question.
Yeah, I feel nervous for this thing. I think because one, I'm not actually on the debate, but like I kind of want to get on. So I feel like a little like anxious, like, oh, what if I'm gonna have to public speak, but maybe I won't have to public speak. So there's just like there's uncertainty surrounding this event.
Yeah.
I think I'm excited because I'm gonna go grab lunch with or no, I keep saying lunch, dinner with a friend beforehand, like in an hour or so, who I haven't seen in a while. So I think I'll kind of catch up with him for an hour. So I'm excited for that. Like that's a good thing. That's been like a nice thing about coming here is like I've been I've been for the campaign stuff like forced to interact with people. So it's been very social, but also like I get to see a lot of people a lot of people who I went to like, university with live in the area. So I've been able to see um, a lot of people who I haven't seen in quite a few years.
Yeah, a lot of good friends.
Yeah, yeah, and it's cool to catch up with them, and it kind of just made me think as well too, just reflect a little bit where it's like, oh man, it's like it is important to get out and make an effort to see people, and
100%.
yeah, so one part of me is like kind of thinking like, oh, like, because I think I always want to like be if I'm going somewhere, it has to be for something. Like it's got to be, oh, it's because I'm running for this election, or because of work or something like that. But it's like it's also like I think okay if you can make it happen to
Yeah,
just go and visit people because it's really rewarding.
it totally is. I wish I could. Well, I can, but traveling is
But it's
something
expensive.
I like to. It's very expensive.
It's expensive. It's logistically hard. That's one of
Yeah,
the things we
very
were
fair.
we were prepping for the debate today. And one of the things that popped up was like, yeah, it's on average, it's less expensive to go from Toronto to London, England, than it is from Toronto to Vancouver.
Yeah,
Um,
like that's crazy.
so like, yeah, like that's a big thing. Like, so for any potential voter listening out there is, I learned a new thing today called what's it called? A car. It sounds like portage, but it's like starts with a C. It's like a cortage or
Oh,
something. And it's like the law that governs kind of airplane routes. Um, and so one of the things we're saying is like that we got to do like a systematic review of that, and
you're gonna make an amendment.
like 80% of Canadian, like of the market in Canada is owned by two companies, right? WestJet and Air Canada. So if there was more competition in that space, we could definitely get, I think, put downward pressure on prices. And that's like the whole thing is in this campaign is just like, just like make Canada, make it easier without sacrificing safety to open up a
Yeah.
business. And then, yeah, just compete, make companies actually compete. Um,
Well, how did it get to the point where there was only two major airlines in the entire country?
yeah, well, I think it's just like a lack of enforcement. I think it's lack of funding to enforcement bodies, um, kind of on purpose, and then it's just been like kind of like years of neglect in not enforcing it, or just like enforcing like kind of low hanging fruit and not actually going after big companies.
Yeah.
Because like if another big point is like the food companies, like I didn't realize this, but in this area, like in the riding that I'm running in, it's 60% of the grocery market is just in between three companies. So that's
Safeway,
Loblaws,
Sobeys.
Loblaw, yeah. I don't think Safeway actually is because there's not a lot of Safeways in because Safeway is
Ontario.
actually more of a Western Canada thing.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's not. I don't know if there's any. There might be some in Ontario, but really here it's Loblaws, Sobeys, and Metro. And Sobeys, they also go by Empire, so it's kind of like a conglomerate, and they own Fresh Co. and what's the other one? And then Loblaws owns obviously Loblaws, Superstore, um, the Shoppers Drug Marts. They also own TNT Market, which I didn't realize, and there's another one that they own as well too. So it's just like it's really like consolidated into not many players. So um, that's one of the things. So I've been trying to memorize all the bills, and that's one thing that we did as well too. I'll send this to you. This is actually pretty sick to read through. We made a 100-day plan. So like all of the bills, I'm going to either introduce, amend, or move to like remove in the first 100 days of if I'm in office. So I've been trying to memorize those points. It's been kind of tough,
That's cool though.
but working on it. Um, so yeah, so that's been what I've been working on today. And then obviously I sent you the link to so Phil, our number one supporter, Phil, is
Yep.
he's done a ton of awesome work, and he's put up the vote for Raiden, helped put up the pretty much he pretty much did it himself, which is very impressive. Is put up the vote as in vote for as in the number four Raiden.ca website, and so it has kind of our platform points. It's got some nice branding, and then it also has we put that 100-day plan for if we win on there as well too, so people can go and look and see like okay like who the hell is this guy? What is he actually trying to do? So that's what I've been trying to do is kind of memorize like the different bills like over the past day because I think it's C218 is the bill, the advertising, the bill that passed that loosened up advertising like gambling, uh, sports betting advertising restrictions. So and then there's a bunch. They all go like it's like C dash and then a number. So C 218. I'm pretty sure is the gambling advertising one, and then
What's
there's
Bill C9?
C9 was that one. That one just
The
let me do it.
military spending one?
That might be that one just passed. There was one that passed that like kind of made it kind of like tightened up speech online.
Is that Bill C16?
Let's see. I get confused with all the things.
Bills.
Uh, oh yeah. So the this Bill C9 would be the combating. Yeah. I'd probably anti-hate. Yeah, I'd probably move to amend that because it's called the anti-hate speech, the Combating Hate Act. And yeah, so that'll just be more restrictions on freedom of speech on the internet, which is I don't fuck with. Um, so yeah, like man, it's so nefarious. Like the like it just gives like kind of like more. They just like give themselves more and more ability to kind of spy on you, and like less and less ability to like just like protect yourself
Yeah.
from stuff. And it's just like kind of I don't know. They're kind of messed up. There's this one. I'm just looking at a picture of the guy. There's this one guy who's like, uh, he was getting grilled by some conservative person in the house, and it was basically like, you realize that if we pass, I don't know if it was Bill C9. I think it might have been Bill C9, but it's just like basically, you realize if we pass this bill as it says right now, you'll just be able to do whatever you want with no consequences. And and then he's just like, yes, but we won't. And it's just like
Yeah.
it's like
What?
trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
Yeah.
It's like come on, brother. We're better than that. So that's kind of annoying. So yeah, C9. Let's see. So yeah, C9 is like a hate speech one. C16 is which one's that one? Gender identity rights. Bill C16. Uh, that one, my main platform is like, uh, you know, one of the things that we were like, one of the kind of like talking points we were talking about is just like, uh, oh, it's funny. It was like, you can't have health if you can't afford food or rent. So it's like, uh, this stuff isn't, yeah. So this is important, but I think making sure that we open up make sure afford like Canadians can actually like afford to eat and uh, have shelter is important. Let's see, what is this? Okay, so C16 actually brought federal laws up to date with already established provincial human rights codes. So I'd probably be in support of this. I think. Yeah, it just kind of like goes over pronoun usage, which
Yeah.
um, like I'm like I don't like I probably should learn more about it, but like I said, like I think what's more important is like affordability. Um, like
Yeah.
I don't really care what pronouns you use. You still have to eat and sleep, and so
Yeah.
I'd like to make that possible before we get into that.
That makes sense.
Like it's important for people to feel like they can be here. So yeah, but it's also you got to eat. Dogs got to eat. Dogs got to eat. So um, let's see. What are the other ones? Oh, here, yeah. Like I guess I could practice this a little bit. Um, let's see. Where's Phil? Debate package. Let's open this bad boy up. Yeah. So there's a little thing. Oh, Erik, wake up!
So sorry.
You're zonking out, man.
I was locked out there for a second. Well, I kind of did.
Okay, I got like a little cheat sheet thing
For
here.
the Bills?
Yeah, so I'm just pulling that up right now so I can.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
Here we go.
it's been a battle today.
Fair enough. Who like yeah, what company were you up to battle with?
Man, I don't know if I want to say
Mm.
on the
Okay,
pod.
we don't have to get into it, but it was annoying.
It was very frustrating.
Ugh. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. How long did it
It's
take?
something like probably went back and forth for like 45 minutes, 50 minutes.
Yikes. Yikes.
It was just like, I don't know, I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah.
But did you see that NDP rally?
Yeah. What'd you think?
What? Well, I don't know. I didn't really get it. Like the first like few clips I saw, it was like, okay, so I got my gender identity card,
Yeah, the equity
and
cards or whatever.
or
I
the
thought that was a
yeah
joke at first when I saw those clips going
gender
around.
equity cards. It's like, why am I getting booted down the line or something like that? I
Yeah.
was like, wait, what? What is this piece of paper that I need now? Um, yeah, it looked really strange.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. That goes I guess that goes back to like the gender identity stuff. Like
Oh,
it's like such a
well,
big part, and it's like it is part of like kind of the our modern day culture war kind of thing going on. But like I said, like I think it's I think more, and it's like it is kind of like a distraction to a certain extent. Like
well, the media puffs it up to be.
yeah, because it's like really it's like yes, sure, like we can talk about that, and
We can help these people.
yeah, but like dude, like the bigger problem is that like like people have to go into debt to buy groceries. like like I feel like that's a bigger problem than that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Call me insensitive or entitled or whatever.
No,
but like, yeah,
I think that's fair.
yeah. So I feel like that's just like a bigger thing that could be talked about. More important use of the government. Make things actually affordable for people to eat, and then do whatever the hell you want because then you can afford to not have to participate or participate. You can, yeah, like just give people breathing room. Then they're not at at each other's necks so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's a complicated thing. Like,
Nice.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I was gonna say very
I'm
diplomatic
very,
of you.
I'm very close.
You're very
Very
close to the
close.
source. You're close to the problem.
I'm close. Yeah, to the issue at hand. So it's a weird thing to, because I want people to feel comfortable and happy in who they are.
Mm-hmm.
If they need to make changes to that, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, how expensive is gas now?
Yeah. Big time.
It's like $1.60 something or something.
Yeah, out here and it's like a buck 77 or something like that. I think I saw today. So
What is happening?
yeah, it's hard to make it work. Although
Well, yeah.
although theoretically good for it's I don't know if it's theoretically it's good for Alberta, but I don't know if I should be saying that or not. Objectively, yeah,
Well,
that's what they say. Like though, like
province.
all commodity, like with commodity based businesses, the thing that they have to do is like when prices are high like this, it's about just making sure that you allocate that capital to reinvestment because you don't know actually how long it's going to last, um, and two, if like that price is going to be supported for a long time. So a lot of companies will like take the profit now, but it really messes with um, the industry if that money just goes to like shareholders or buybacks or whatever or like dividends. It's like it's nice in the moment, but then what happens is you neglect your infrastructure and you don't actually spend it on your capital your like the necessary capital expenses that you need to do. Um, so that I don't know causes pain. So
That's wild.
yeah, so that's something that happens. So hopefully, to the oil and gas brothers out there, brothers, sisters, whoever, gender nonconforming homies, make sure you're investing that stuff
Yeah.
in that cash money. Build up the country, people. Don't blow it all on consumption. That's that stuff.
so okay. So where are we in terms of our outlook and like our next few steps?
Next few steps. So tonight is this all candidates debate. I doubt that I'm actually going to be able to get on the stage, but just go out there and shake hands, introduce myself. If I'm able to do some grandstanding, I'll ask a question and I'll say, "Hi, my name's Raiden, and I'm also running in this upcoming election. And I liked what you said here, but I didn't like what you said here. And what about this?" Or something like that.
You should rush the stage
and tackle someone.
We'll get the microphone and just be like, remember when Kanye went to Taylor Swift? He's like, Taylor, you're great. But Beyonce had one of the best music videos of all time.
Yeah, Kanye it. That's a good idea.
And then you can just be like, look, I know what's best for this country. I'm here for you.
What do we want? More. Yeah. What do we don't want? Less.
Exactly.
Yeah. So so that's tonight. Okay. I think I'm going to record myself giving like a speech, and then put that out, just so people can hear me talk on my points. I've been writing that for the past little bit, and then tomorrow I am. My plan is to look into getting a sign, like a vote for Raiden sign.
That'd be cool.
And then
you just stick that wherever, or how does that work?
Well, I'm a little bit torn in between. I think I'm gonna go to one of the bigger intersections if I get the sign and just kind of hang out there, and then there'll be lots of traffic passing through there. So it's just kind of getting out there, talking to people when they walk by, so just people see me. Maybe do another call out for volunteers if people want to come in and come in, go out and kind of do some door knocking. I did on the website there is a spot for people if they want to volunteer. I just basically it opens up an email, and then you just send an email saying what you want to do, and then we'll kind of go from there. So yeah, if people want to help, one, sharing the website, to our increasing number of listeners. I think our last one had 14 views, which that's huge. So listeners, if you would like to help, you can share the website. If you live in the area, you could message me. Talk to people about me as a candidate, to your neighbors and friends and family. You could share the Instagram. You could share the podcast. Any of the socials you could share. And then if you want to come door knock, or if you want to come basically hang out on the street and talk to people, message me, and then we'll just make sure that you have our points down, and that you're not gonna scare people away. But regardless, whether you vote for me or don't vote for me, I would like to encourage anyone listening right now, if you live in the University Rosedale area, on April 13th, get out there and vote. And starting April 3rd through 6th, you can do advanced polls. So that means start your mail-in ballot, or you can go to Elections Canada office, and you can vote early. So you can I'll put a link in the description to some info on the advanced polls, um, and just like election in general, so you can get out there and vote. And also, if you're listening to this and you are a Canadian citizen over the age of 18, I encourage you to run for something. There's a bunch of other elections coming up. There's civic elections, there's provincial elections. I don't think there's much federal elections coming up in the near future besides this one. Um, but I encourage you to sign up and vote. And I'd like to shout out Jonah Smith, YYC, on Instagram, and the real person himself for inspiring me to do this. Also, I would like to shout out Nick Peltier, who is doing like some crazy endurance run stuff. Who in one of it in his he had this he had his documentary about him swimming the length of the Okanagan in one go came out, and he said at the end of it, I think it was in the documentary, or like I don't know, something he posted was like, "This is your reminder to go out and do a cool solo adventure." And this isn't really a solo adventure because I got you, I got our friend Phil, and all the people who've come and helped along the way. But this is a cool adventure that kind of pushed me over the edge to me hearing that, watching that, kind of pushed me over the edge to get out there and get after it, because it's doable. It is very doable.
Yes, it is. And
So
you're the right man for the job as well, in my humble opinion.
I appreciate that. Appreciate you saying that. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. So if you're a voter, vote. If you're a citizen over 18, run for office. If you're just a listener, thanks for listening. If you could share this podcast or any of our other social stuff or the website, that'd be awesome. You know what? And if you don't do any of that, just give yourself a pat on the back and say you did a good job today. So
yeah,
it's tough out there. So yeah. Stay strong.
It's not an easy grind.
It's not an easy grind. Exactly. Okay. So yeah.
Alrighty.
You got anything to add? That's pretty much it. Yeah. So that's an update. Pretty much. I guess like from whatever that was, the 26th. I guess that was a Thursday that was I think a Thursday. Yeah, we've basically just been working on. We did open it. Oh yeah, we got the bank account open, so we've satisfied all requirements that we need.
Garage is open.
You got to. I haven't decided if we're gonna accept donations yet. I self-funded. I put like $400 in the bank account. Because I think the restriction for one person to do it is $500, like for the candidate to self-fund. So I did that.
Yeah, thank you.
And
sorry about that. My wheelchair was getting fixed up. And,
nice. Oh yeah. You gotta get mobile.
Yeah, it was in the shop today, so it just got back.
Nice. That's a big one. Yes, and then got the bank account open. I did. And I've been working out. I got a haircut today. That's what I did.
Yeah, the haircut looks good.
So I'm looking sharp. I came back home and Phil looked at me and he's just like, I think you've been losing weight. You look good. Like, I think your workouts are working. And then I think it's because of the haircut. It's just a slimming haircut. So, and then
it's a combination.
Yeah, a couple hours later, he's like, did you get a haircut? I was like, yeah. I think that's why I look thinner.
Sorry, I'm just gonna.
Well, yeah, we can wrap it up here. We can wrap it up here.
Okay.
So, All right. Well, thank you, listener. And that's what's been going on. Like, subscribe, share, and vote if you can. All right. Thank you.